Hello there, everyone. Welcome to Blunt. Spray and pray. So, you can't equip melee weapons. Meh. 50% attack speed. Attack speed modifications increased by 100%. Crit doesn't exist. Is this where revolver might actually be okay? Probably not. I'm gonna go with handgun. I'm gonna finger bang it. Okay, so my accuracy is very, very, very bad. Like, not your average level of bad. Okay, getting other weapons will be very, very important. It'd be interesting to see what my stat is. I'll just go with armor. Finger gun. Ooh, coupon. No! I'll buy coupon. Pew pew! I'm Spider-Man! I'm doing the finger guns! That's what Spider-Man does. In the Tobey Maguire movie. Pew. Oh my god, it's so bad! I actually kind of love it. Just, like, I mean, would I take ridiculously bad accuracy for 100% attack speed? Yes. Yes, I would. Finger gun. Just take that. I'll leave head injury alone. We won't go after it. But yeah, the more weapons I have, the better this will be, because there's more to spray and more to pray. Or AoE things would obviously be really, really, really good. But all we really have going for us is attack speed. It's gonna be weird. That is absolutely for certain. I'm dead. Sorry, I got distracted. There's freaking little... I don't know why. Can someone tell me why bugs like eyeballs? Is it because they're wet? I just, like, it keeps pinging off the inside of my glasses, and it's driving me crazy. And it's like a moth, so it's large. It's a small moth, but... Alright, we'll go back to finger. There's nothing wrong with that. I played poorly. It's my fault. But I got really distracted because it was pinging off the inside of my glasses. I could have hit escape at any point and pause, so I'm not just accusing them. But I'm 100% just accusing them. Bugs are terrible. I want them all to die. Bugs, get out of my life. There you go. That's my stance on bugs. Harvesting. These do go off range. We can't have crit. We're not allowed crit. Crit can't be had. These have really low range, don't they? Yeah, 250. That's pretty low. I mean, no, I think we do want to... Is it better just to click and hold? Because it's going to fire anywhere it wants in the first place. Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. More speed's good. I'm gonna go with the harvesting. Early harvesting makes a big difference. Go with the tree. Early harvesting makes a big difference. Because, you know, it's gonna get me my levels quicker. It's gonna get me some stats. That's gonna snowball into getting more kills. Fertilizer would be really, really good, because I don't care about melee. I'm finger banging. I do need to not count on getting kills where I think I should get kills. As much as I want the attack speed, I'm gonna go with the healing. One range down, that's a lot of speed for one range down. That's a lot of HP. I know that puts us at a deficit, but I'm not that worried about it. I'm really not that worried about it. It shouldn't, hopefully shouldn't cause problems. And I think that the increased speed will mean I can get in closer, I can get over to trees quicker. It should equal. It should. I hope it does. Honestly, I kind of don't know why bicycle lowers range, because I feel, well, is it easier to, like, punch someone? Or... I'm trying to think of what's actually easier on a bicycle. I guess melee's easier. You don't have to worry about any of that accuracy. Alright. 8, 70, 10. 12, 70, 10. It's a little bit faster. Okay. Not a huge upgrade. But that's okay. It's an upgrade. And honestly, it seems like a very basic weapon. So I don't really see a lot of upgrading potential. Would love to be proven wrong. I always am in these situations where it's a positive. I'm proven wrong. I really don't like being proven wrong, but I'm willing to accept being proven wrong on most things. Sometimes the proof I'm given is hogwash. Like, they try to say that my tastes are wrong. Like, there's the One Piece live action, and people are like, you should like One Piece, and I'm like, no. That's it, full stop. I don't like the art. It's like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Can't get over the art style. It's just not happening. It actually had nothing to do with the live action. I think the live action looks terrible, but it had nothing to actually do with that. Because the live action was brought up, people were talking about it, and I think it looks terrible. I think the live action of anime should not exist, ever, because it always looks terrible. I guess the ones where it works the best are like rom-coms, but even then, I don't want to see real people doing those things. I want to see anime characters doing fun anime things. I don't want to see gross humans. I don't think I'll take the B. No, I just like the certain mediums. I really don't like a lot of live action stuff, and I know this is a really, really, really stupid reason, but it feels fake. And you might be like, then why the hell do you like cartoons? In their world, it's real. A lot of the times, I don't really like how they portray, like, characters and stuff, like, especially rom-coms, because it's always some, like, cheating shit. And we're just supposed to pretend it's not. Because, like, they're in a committed relationship. And I'm sorry if I'm breaking down the mentality of anyone liking these things. But if you look at, like, most rom-coms, it's just some dumb bitch cheating because he didn't, I don't know, quit his job and go to the Alps. He didn't drop his entire life to go pursue her this time fancy. And he's the bad guy. It's terrible. And the person who ignored them their whole freaking life, well, that's the person who's the champion. That's the person. He never amounted to anything in life. But hey, he still lives in the hometown, so he's clearly the better partner, and the other person is seen as the villain, the sensible one, who's like, no, honey, we can't drop our lives and go become hermits in Cambodia. I have bills to pay, and I have to take care of my son's medical needs. How dare you not support me in my endeavors? You're a disgusting pig. I'm gonna go break up with you. I'm gonna destroy our wedding that we had planned. And now you're gonna have to pay for his wedding. And everyone's gonna think you're the bad guy. I hate those movies. They suck. I really do, though. They're just stupid. Like, my mom likes a lot of the Hallmark stuff. And so I've had to watch a lot of that kind of stuff. And, like, every time, like, no problem with her enjoying those. Like, for anyone, I want you to enjoy whatever you enjoy. But it's always, like, you know, maybe not cheating, but they just immediately end the wedding because man won't move to small town to make 1/100th of his salary. Man won't take out a $500,000 loan for her passing fancy. But man who owns the place that's being sold, well, he's the good guy. I'm not gonna lie, this, like, lack of accuracy is actually, like, freaking killing me. It's not easy to deal with. So I really hate those kind of things. Like, they just drive me crazy because, like, it sets up the mentality that screw the reliable person. He clearly is stupid because he doesn't want to uproot his entire life for your passing fancy. I look ridiculous. I forgot how stupid this looks. Yeah, it's just like, it's so many of them, and it makes no sense. Okay, honestly, like, it kind of feeds in, like, you know, the very misandric look of man should drop everything for whammon. Like, no, you're partners. Like, you should work together on things, not just one side fold. I don't think the woman should just fold to the man. I don't think the man should just fold. My God, this is difficult with it never shooting the enemies near me. Oh my God. But yeah, no, it frustrates the crap out of me that, like, there's so many of them, and then, you know, you've got, like, anime and stuff, which, like, does a good job of... My God, the accuracy is really bad. Oh, I knew it was bad, but the slower weapon really makes you realize how bad it is. Oh my God. Damage. The extra piercing would have been infinitely better, but I do think that the extra piercing is still going to be good. Yeah, it's like, I really don't like a lot of those, because, like, what reasonable people... Now, I know we're talking about common sense, which is not a particularly common factor in life. Common sense ain't that common anymore, because, like, the praise of, like, shitty celebrities overtakes, like, doctors and stuff. Like, doctors should be praised a hell of a lot more than shitty celebrity. I'll take that for the extra piercing. I really need as much as I can get. And I'm not saying you can't enjoy things, it's just the fact of, like... I've talked with people and they're like, hey, look at this funny thing. And I look at it and I'm like, oh my God, that's terrible. They're just abusing staff. No, it's funny. No, it's not. Like, so they're going into, like, a restaurant or something. So they're going into, like, a restaurant or something, and they... Or no, sorry, not a restaurant, like a department store, like a Target, Walmart, whatever. And then they, like, throw stuff in the freaking department store. Like, you're a piece of shit. And I've had to deal with it, which is probably why I'm more, I don't want to say sensitive about it, but more on board with them being a piece of shit. Like, if you do pranks that don't affect unwilling participants, I don't care. If everyone wants to get together and do pranks, awesome. Like, there was, Ian showed me a show where it was like these two guys prank the shit out of each other. And then they have, like, some kind of terrible thing if one of them loses. They have to do, like, some god-awfully terrible thing. Cool. I can find enjoyment, like, in those kind... Oh, my God. I can find enjoyment in those kind of things because everyone's a willing participant. But the person manning, you know, the gas station at 3 in the morning really doesn't want you coming in there, like, covered in actual fecal matter and being like, and then, like, could I get a sanitizer, a wet wipe? And then, like, they're just, you know, while they're walking in there, there's just shit getting caked off of them. I was trying not to swear, but I want to convey the full meaning of this. Like, literally, there's just shit, like, falling off of them, and they're like, it's funny, because they have to clean it. No! Now, if they, like, did that, and then, like, paid to have the full store cleaned or something, like... No, because you're gonna make people quit their job. Like, I've been in a similar situation. So I had to decide, do I even want this job anymore? Because I had to go clean the restrooms, and some absolute brain-dead loser smeared shit over all the walls. All of them. This isn't like, you know, you're trying to drop your pants and you couldn't make it to the bathroom in time. No. Like, you could see handprints in the wall! Well, handprints of shit on the wall. Not actually in the wall, but you know what I'm saying. Like, no! Why did you do that? That's so unsanitary. That's disgusting. It's a joke. It's just... No, it's not a joke. Kindly cease consumption of oxygen. You're not worth the carbon dioxide you're producing. I can't stand those kind of things. And I hate that there's an uptick in that as, like, humor. It's not funny. You're ruining other people's lives. So I'm really, I don't want to say, like, super passionate about it, but it just absolutely disgusts me that, like, that's the kind of comedy. It's like, my favorite form of comedy is, like, dad jokes. Puns. Puns are pure and simple. I didn't have enough speed. This is really difficult to use these. But puns are wholesome and fun. I like puns. No one gets hurt with puns. That's what we should strive for. Excuse me. Honestly, I thought this character was gonna be a lot better to play as. I really don't like this character. Never mind. This much accuracy down, I would not take 100 speed for. This is too severe. I, like, legitimately can't breathe with how oppressed I feel on this. And apparently this has just come down to me ranting about shitty pranks. Pun intended! Hey! No, but I had to decide if it was worth keeping my job for that. And then to make matters even better, the management did not give me proper cleaning supplies, and I literally took it off the shelves and quote-unquote stole it. Like, look, I understand it's my job to clean, Not this much with your, you know, nasty attitude for me to clean it, but I understand it's my job to clean it. It wasn't at the time it was theirs, but they just passed it on to me because they were a terrible manager. And I literally just billed them. Like, I said, hey, don't forget, you stole something off the shelves. They're like, I didn't take anything. I was like, yeah, you didn't provide me cleaning material. Like, it's legally required to provide me cleaning material. They're actually required to give me more than they do, because it's PPE, personal protective equipment. It's extremely important. And if you're ever working a job and they pretend like you don't need protective equipment, tell them to suck your left nut cheek. What? Sorry, I meant, I got butt cheek and nuts combined. You know what? The nut cheek. Patent pending. Is that dropping by... Yeah, it goes from 13 to 3. Because I'm at negative 70, I think. But yeah, no, give me... Never do it without protective equipment. Because the store won't be held responsible, because they'll be like, oh, well, you didn't properly notify us that you didn't have protective equipment. So the fact that you just contracted a serious medical problem, not our problem. I think that'll be fine. It is 8% attack speed down, which normally I wouldn't take, but I already have such a ridiculous amount. 8%'s really not going to make that big of a difference. Shouldn't make that big of a difference. It might, because my accuracy is so ungodly bad, but I don't think it will. But yeah, always wear your protective equipment. I don't care if you're like, oh, it's just a little bit of blood. Like, I'll go clean it. No, you go get your personal protective equipment. You go get the gloves. You go set up the hazard stuff. You don't put it in a normal trash can. You take care of yourself, because the store, any business, they ain't gonna take care of you afterwards. Because you're the one who chose to do it without protective equipment. So you protect yourself. If you listen to nothing else I say but that, thank you for listening to that, because I don't want anyone to get caught in that kind of scenario. That's something that my father taught me, is like, you always use the protective equipment, because they'll just be like, well, we need the job done quicker, you know, and unless you get that in recording, because he had to deal with, like, he was a prison guard, so he had to deal with absolutely vile and disgusting things, if he had to be the one who had to clean it. You always get the protective equipment. The one exception is if you have to make the call, like if someone is covered in fecal matter and is beating a coworker half to death, you can then make the call not to put on the protective equipment. But that's not something that you should bet on. Please, for the love of God, don't work a job where there's people covered in fecal matter beating half beating to death your coworkers. It's a job that needs to be done. Not a job I'm gonna do. Mostly because I'd probably just vomit on them, and then my, you know, coworker, friend, anyone would be covered in fecal matter and my vomit, getting beaten half to death. No, I could probably hold it in long enough to help them, but I would absolutely vomit. And you know what? There's no shame in vomiting when you have to take down a fecal matter covered assailant. There's no shame whatsoever. Don't let anyone ever shame you for vomiting. Can someone mark down that? I want to clip that. I don't know, man. That's some colorful language, I guess. Oh my god, I did not think today's video was going in this direction. Did you? Leave a comment down below. Is that what you were expecting? Oh my lord. I'm honestly not sure if, like, more enemies is better or worse with ricochet and piercing. Because if there are more enemies, it's more likely I'm gonna tag one of them. I think eyeballs was really, really good. Hopefully no one was eating while watching this. I tried to use more more colorful language. Less colorful language? I tried to be less explicit. For a lot of it. So if anyone was eating, oops. Hopefully I didn't make you lose your appetite. What were you eating? I hope it wasn't like curry or something. I don't know why I think curry would be like the worst thing to eat with that kind of talk. Honestly, it's probably early enough for insurance. I almost just combined. I'm more likely to see another white one than a blue one. So I'll hold off. I feel like this one's going a lot better. I'm not exactly sure. It might be because I got so hyped ranting and raving about things. I've brought this up in multiple different situations. If there's one thing I can do, it's talk. I can talk about basically any subject. I need to have like a little bit of understanding. If you're like, oh, excuse me. If you're like, talk about quantum physics, I don't really have a basis for quantum physics, but like, you know, something that can have an opinion base in it. Even if I don't have a strong opinion, I can talk about it. That's why, you know, if there's ever, because I plan on setting up my podcast. Which is just going to be me talking about random crap. I'm doing one with someone else, but I don't think I'm going to upload it on my channel because well, the first one got corrupted, and I don't really want to have two separate podcasts of me on my channel, so we'll leave it for their channel. Because it's one of the things that I need to kind of... I don't necessarily need to be in, or sorry, I don't need to be in everything I'm in. No, I don't need to upload everything that I'm in. Like for Nick's channel, Merrick Plays, we're doing a co-op playthrough of, sorry, not co-op, co-commentary playthrough of Wind Waker randomized, and that's not going on my channel. Obviously, I'm not. I was gonna say I'm not contributing, I'm literally talking, but I'm not, you know, actively playing. There's nothing on my side that I would record, so I'm just literally upload his videos, and I ain't doing that. Like, if there's a major issue, I might upload someone else's, like we were recording a co-op game, and my footage got deleted or something. Like, then I would. It's not that I would never upload someone else's footage. I really don't like the airstrike. But it's early enough now that it might actually do something. So I think I'll take it. Because normally there's no value in it. Because, well, sorry. The last time I got it, I can't really say normally. I've never had the thing before. But the last time I had it, there was no value in taking it because it literally was super late. I got it on wave 20, I think. Like, literally as late as humanly possible. And boss waves are not necessarily the best place to test out new niche things. If I remember correctly, I was like crushing that run, I think. That was like a turret one. I was doing very well. I could use some weird food. Some lemonade would be good. Honestly, this wave... Ooh, I spoke way too soon. I was about to say, this wave feels like it's going really good, and then I just got, like, my absolute dong kicked in. Methinks I spoke too soon. I guess I'll take that. Get a little bit more armor. I'll just call it there. I definitely want more regen. Any regen item would be really good. 10 regen from medical medkit would be really good. I already have Sag Tomato. The potion of like rejuvenation would be really good. The leaf would be really good. It would give me more HP and stuff. I'm a big fan of that. Always down for some more regenerative statistic. I don't know if I would take the plus 12%, the hand. 12% crit, or no, sorry, 12% lifesteal and more damage per lifesteal. I don't know if I would take that. Really not sure. Robo arm, I'll take it. It's a lot of armor. The engineering is pretty meh. Pretty inconsequential. Get a box. Less enemy damage. Explosion size up is gonna affect this. Eh. Nah. Nah, I don't think it's gonna be that impactful. Like, it'll help. It should help, at least. But... I don't... It's not a high priority for me. Oh, so it sets up the radius, goes boop, 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 and then it goes... Those are the sound effects you needed, right? No, so I was thinking it should be damaging them there, but it sets off, like, right then. Okay. If I had the flash explosion on, I'd be able to tell that a lot better. Can I get some HP? Like, for real? Good lord. I didn't realize just how bad my HP was. I mean, it's not, like, super terribly bad, but... Oh, it's enough that I'm scared. Nope. Hey, I was asking for HP. It does not exist. That is HP. We'll take the Pocket Factory. It's not amazing, but, you know, could be a heck of a lot worse. Another... pumpkin would be good. Get it so that when I pierce an enemy, it does more damage. Would I want more piercing? Probably wouldn't hurt. Another ricochet may be a little excessive, but mostly because the damage on that is a lot worse. There's a lot more potent. I think it's like, what, 25? Something like that. I don't remember if they fixed that. By fixed, I mean that, literally that fixed. Taking damage, like, insurance seems pretty good. Insurance seems pretty darn good. Sure, why not? I'll take that regen. Just more dodge. We got lots of armor. Good lord. 4 red already. 4 red boys already. It's real good. It's real good. Also, here's an idea I had. Because someone just asked me to do it last night. So it's not like I was the one who came up with it. Organizers the one who brought it up to me. Would you guys want to see tier lists of things? And if so, what? I can make tier list videos. Like with the website thing, like tier list maker. I'm gonna try it out for like at least one. But if you have a topic or something you want to see me do, let me know. If you don't let me know, I won't know. It's okay potency. I was trying to stick in that corner longer than I felt super comfortable doing. Because I wanted to see if it was like gonna make a huge impact. It's okay, I guess. The lifesteal's nice. I'm gonna go with the max HP though. Really hate this scenario. Damage. Sure. It's not my favorite. Yeah, just go. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. But hopefully we'll make good things happen. I think the explosion should help. Because, obviously, a lot of my shots just go off into Never Never Land. And I need them not to do that. I need them to do something. I need them to acquire greatness. Seek the pinnacle of action. Acquire sentience. Live your life in dreams. Acquire riches. Do not acquire death. And do not acquire excessive debt either. That's smart. It's a smart decision. Acquiring, you know, $50,000 in credit card debt is not a good idea. Or any form of debt. Like school debt. School debt sucks. I'll take the free reroll. It's probably going to be worth more. I don't want the banner. I think I'll go with the lifesteal so we have it. Structures fire 1 billion times per second seems pretty good. No, my speed's probably fine. I don't really know why I took the turret. I don't really like Peacock. Really don't like it. Puts me closer to death. I don't like dying. It's not cash money. Sorry about this video being out really late, though. This video will probably be live at, like, 8, 9 p.m. Sorry about that. I thought I had a Brotato video for today. I didn't. But I needed to make sure I got one. Because I've had one of something go live every single day this year. It may look slightly skewed, because I think live streams get marked for a day. They get marked for the day that they end on. It's like I've gone to like 1 a.m. in a live stream, so it looks like there are 2 videos that day, but I've done, you know, a video every single day this year, which I'm very, very proud of. That's like 270 videos. I suppose I'll take that. Get a little bit more speed. Turdy-gardy. Turdy-hurdy. Pretty okay. Was at 200% attack speed. That's pretty wild. Honestly, I'm not that interested in fighting this guy. I feel like he could overwhelm me. I feel like that's a strong possibility. Because it's just, you know, I'm already kind of struggling to deal with the normal enemies. Yes, I did take more enemies, but I didn't think that was actively going to cause a problem. But we do have good heal. We do have good heals. I could always have better heals. Don't give me that med kit. Medkit would be better than the potion right now. I think Medkit just is better than the potion. It'll give me more potency longer term. So I think that'll be really good. I definitely want the more HP. I definitely want the more HP. I know I'm lowering my dodge. Take the Fin, take the knockback. Sure. I think Shackles is fine. 28 speed is a good amount of speed. That is a good amount of speed. Shit. I immediately walked into an enemy because I was expecting him to die, because normally he would be dead. But all my shots went off into, you know, who knows where. These tentacles just never... I thought they actually would walk on top of them. Neat. I'll probably keep that in mind. If I keep that in mind, I mean, I've probably thought about it multiple times. And every single time I'm like, huh, neat, I should keep that in mind. And I never, ever, ever do. Because I am a silly goose. My HP is getting low. I need more food drops. Please give me more food drops. Please give me the sweet escape of not taking more damage. Crit doesn't exist. With a 20 luck. A lot of luck. More HP is very nice. Honestly, I think Torture will just get me killed. Torture is like absolutely a crazy Hail Mary. Like food being more potent will be nice. I think that'll be very nice. Do I want him to do I want him to pierce again? Yes. I think that'll be honestly overkill. I'm gonna be completely real. That's probably gross overkill. But I don't know, that's where we're at. Whoop. Whoop. I get those slick dodges in there. Run away! Yeah, bounce. Bounce. So, I actually don't know what that song is. You know, bounce. I don't actually know the lyrics to it. I think it's bounce when she walks to me. Maybe? Meaning that she is doing the typical female mating symbol of... Alright, I was gonna try and go like kind of documentary on that. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm going to die. Please, I need food. Nope. What did I need? Honestly, just dodge more. Just dodge better. More dodge stat probably wouldn't have hurt. I did lower it by 12, but I gained 24 HP for it, so... I don't know. Maybe... I still don't... I was healing a lot via food, so I still don't think so, but... I'm okay dying at wave 20, because I think I do a good job of showing off the character. This character is very difficult. It doesn't look like they should be difficult, but they're pretty darn difficult. I don't know why they don't have crit modifiers. Like, I think the insanely ungodly bad accuracy is enough of a punishment. But, either way, thank you so very much for watching. Goodbye.